Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. All right, today is Wednesday, November the 2nd, 2022, and let's just jump right into it. It was a fashion show episode, so I'm going to give this one a 7. I know a lot of people love when they do the fashion shows, but I really don't care. I mean, because it's not like you're going to a real fashion show, but a lot of people were so happy to see that they were actually doing this again on this episode, and I get it. Um, so we see Justin and Steffi are there, and she's worried because the press, and she wants everyone to think the line is great, and he said, I still got some connections. She's like, nah, we want everything to be legit. So they're there talking. Then we see Brooke, Katie, Carter, Steffi, and everyone is excited about the lineup. Steffi goes and tells Carter and Katie, thank you so much for helping. Carter and Katie are kissing because why not? They're just excited about this whole lineup. And then Brooke she's just left Hope, who's been very nervous, but she left her because Hope is there with Liam. And while Hope is with Liam, she's getting upset because I don't understand what is going on. Liam had 20 years to talk to Hope about how he felt about this fashion line. And he waits to the day of the previews, her to preview her fashion to say something. He waits to this day. So Brooke leaves because she says, because Liam can't be 100% happy. And Brooke says, I understand why, because we're really stressed about Thomas. So I'm going to leave so you two can talk. So Hope and Liam are talking. And she says, do we have to do this today? It's about this is a big day for me. Can't you just be supportive? He says, but in order for me to be supportive of you, that means I have to be supportive of Thomas. I have to see you go out there, hold his hand, raise it up, him looking in your eyes, living out this fantasy. Liam, I understand and I get what you're saying. I 100% do. Don't think I'm not on your side, sir, because I've been on your side with this whole thing. However, this is not the time. You've had weeks to tell her how you felt about this. Now you want to bring this up? It's not the time. It's not appropriate. She doesn't need this stress in her life. Now, I'm not letting Hope off the hook for this because your husband been saying he don't want you around Thomas. I understand you want to do this fashion, everything, but you could have had limited access to Thomas to still get it done. But Thomas has changed. He's for the better now. And so you haven't. But then, I mean, I understand why she hasn't been able to have limited access. They got to get these lines together. So, I mean, I could see it both ways. But at the end of the day, she could have always just went to Thomas and say, hey, at the end of the fashion show, we don't have to hold hands. We could just walk out together. I turn to you, you bow. You turn to me, I bow. You know what I'm saying? We bow and then we turn around and we walk off, and that be it. Like, they could have worked this out, but Thomas waited too late to try to do all of this, and he's just frustrated with Hope because he says, "I don't want to celebrate the two of you together because again, it's letting Thomas live out this fantasy." So, and then at this point, that little bad. Oh, I cannot stand little Douglas now. He run his little self in there, and Liam is trying to, say, hey, Douglas. He run right past them. He says, mommy, I'm so happy about you with daddy. I said, get this little boy up out this room. And Hope just standing there holding back tears. Pull yourself together and tell your little boy, hey, you see Liam standing right there. That's not nice. Like, I don't be understanding people and their children these days. I mean, that's why children are the way they are right now, because y'all don't set any ground rules and boundaries, and you don't teach them any type of manners, because that little boy was wrong for that. But that's just me. That is just me. So then what behooved me the most is when Hope gonna run her butt up out of there. And they said, Hope, where you been? Because they had been looking for her. And they said, Hope, where you been? I was trying to convince Liam to stay. And the Eric and Ridge was like, what? He's not gonna be here? And Thomas, yeah, it's because of me. He doesn't want to be here for me. But you need to just focus on your previews. And I said, girl, why would you do that? like, it's nothing sacred in marriage anymore. You and your husband having a disagreement, and it's about this man, and you gonna run your butt out of the room and let it be known that y'all having a disagreement, and he not staying to support you because of this man. What is wrong with you? I cannot with Hope. I cannot with Hope. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Now, Liam was wrong because Liam, you should have told this girl you didn't want to stay. You didn't want to really see this. But at the end of the day, you should have sucked it up, went and saw her fashion show, watch her give her little speech. And then at the end, you didn't want to see that. You could have looked away. You could have looked to the floor. You could have looked anywhere. But you need to support your wife. Little Miss Mommy. Little Miss Mommy. But you need to support your wife because this is her big moment. So then Hope gets up there and she gives her speech. I'm not gonna even lie. I toned that speech out. I didn't really care about it too much. So sorry if she said something that was of importance and I missed it. So she tones her speech. She says her speech. I tune it out, and then she goes to the back. Now your husband just told you he didn't want to see you and your Thomas go in the front and have to bow, but you in the backstage complimenting Thomas. Thank you so much for helping me with my line. Thank you so much for being supportive. I said, girl, this is exactly what Liam was talking about. And who looking through the curtains? Liam. What is it, mama? What is it? Give me a minute. And who's looking through the curtains? Liam. And I said, whoa, Liam looked at the he look unstable himself looking through them curtains at them. But I get it, Liam. I just told her I didn't want to see this. Now I came to support her. And what do I see? Her hug doll up on Thomas. Hope, just let your all right, Hope. You gonna lose in the Brook, and once they go to Brook, they don't come back. unless they're mad at you like Reggie and Taylor. And Taylor can't be there either because she's a keynote speaker at some kind of convention. She's doing some work or something. Y'all, that was the Bold and the Beautiful today. Oh, Lord, I didn't even make it to 8 minutes. I don't got nothing else to say. That was the Bold and the Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on Soaps, Bold and the Beautiful edition. Goodbye.